Hello and welcome to Premodern Chance Encounter, the deck that wins with this coin flip card. So if it has 10 or more counters in our upkeep, we win the game on the spot, and to add a counter, we need to win a coin flip. So that's where Franetic Efreet comes in. It has quite a uniquely worded ability. That means we can put the coin flip ability on the stack as many times as we want, and then even if the Efreet dies, the other abilities will still continue to resolve, meaning it can guarantee we have 10 or more counters and get the win in our next upkeep. As a blue deck, we of course have access to lots of incredible card draw, impulse, fact or fiction, and this deck particularly likes accumulated knowledge because we are going to play intuition. That can help us to find some of our combo pieces and combo a little bit quicker, and it's also really good when finding 3 copies of accumulated knowledge. As well, we also have access to counter magic. We're definitely going to be playing Counterspell, probably the most iconic counter magic card in the game. Then you can also use the additional slots for whichever counterspells you like. There's so many different ones to choose from, as well as a bunch of specialty counters, such as things like misdirection, which as a one-of can really catch opponents by surprise sometimes. This will heavily depend on your meta and your playstyle. When it comes to removal, this deck has a lot of burn, and the reason why is because we're not always going to combo out our opponents. Sometimes we're going to just play out efreet, chip in damage, and then while they're not really sure what's going on, we can potentially burn them out. We also have Chain of Vapor as an excellent removal kind of bounce card because it can take out any non-land permanent. The mana base has all of the blue, red and pain lands you'd expect, but it also has a lot of man lands. So this goes along with our tactic or strategy of chipping in some extra damage while waiting to combo out. Sometimes we can just chip in enough, as I mentioned before, that our burn spells can kill them. So for options, we have Gamble as another potential tutor. Grim Lavamancer is great in these kind of tempo-y, sort of mid-rangey combo decks, but I really like Standstill. It works incredibly well with our game plan and all of the man lands we're playing, and it really allows us to play that long game, chipping in some extra damage. As far as the sideboard goes, we've got the very typical blue-red cards like the Elemental Blasts, Annul and Overload for artifacts and enchantments, and Pyroclasm for creatures. There's not really too much to say about the sideboard of this deck, it's fairly straightforward. When playing it, sometimes we just want to jam our combo down as quickly as possible. It is quite a slow combo. It will be at least turn 5 at the earliest because we need the chance encounter in our upkeep to win. But sometimes we just want to play an efreet and back it up with counter magic, just chipping away damage, and then if our opponent taps out, we can either slam the chance encounter and win from there, or we can burn them out with our burn spells. So unfortunately, there are quite a few common cards that are very good against our combo, such as Engineered Plague or Humility that completely shut down the creature side of it, or Naturalize or Disenchant that completely shut down the enchantment side, because we will need a full turn, meaning they can untap and then disenchant our chance encounter. This is a kind of combo sort of mid-range tempo deck. It sometimes plays just trying to combo out as quickly as possible, but in many matchups we're just trying to sneak in points of damage and lure our opponent into either tapping out or getting low enough that we can finish them off with burn. So the strengths of the deck, it's fun, it definitely has the surprise factor, and it has a good game plan. The combo tempo strategy is a very effective strategy. It's also highly customizable, and it has a very good sideboard. The downsides, it's not super easy to play. It does require format knowledge, especially knowing what to counter and what to play around. Some of our tap lands do slow us down, and we need a whole turn to combo out. And so here's an example list. I would normally say check out TC decks, but this is quite an under the radar and rogue list, but it did come 6th in the German Nationals, so it's definitely a powerful strategy. As always, if you like the videos, please do like, comment and subscribe, and thank you for watching and see you next time.